Hi guys, for today's Pick a Crystal, I'm going to channel for you some divine information that, your spirit guides feel like you need to hear at this time. Something that is of importance to you, maybe something that's been weighing heavy on your mind. So anything really could come through. So for pile one, if you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile one. And if you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile two. Okay, I'm going to move ahead with pile one. Pile one, what do your spirit guides want you to know at this time? Some divine wisdom, divine knowledge, something to put you at ease. I'm seeing a white door with a ring in the center, and there's tons of purple sparkles. I think they're supposed to represent like purple diamonds. I'm now seeing it on the middle of somebody's finger. I'm seeing a woman, very seductive, batting her eyelashes, blue eyeshadow, brown hair, seductive lips, it's raining now, like around her eyes. Her eyes are light. There's something about her eyes. I feel like her eyes, they're blue. She's looking around kind of frantic while talking to you. I see her like taking off her clothes, then putting her clothes on. I'm seeing a group of people. I'm seeing somebody flag down. I don't know, it looks like a taxi maybe. Somebody's on the phone with somebody. I see a street light in the background. The street light is following you. I saw the number 8. Things are moving fast around you. There's something some type of messages that are of like, I'm seeing purple. I'm gonna open my eyes. Something about like intuitive and intelligence. I'm seeing happiness, a light shine on happiness in your mind. Trying to be happy. Like really trying. But it's hard to find your happiness. Something about split personality. Something to do with your shadow. It's like you're really looking for something in regards to this stopping and go energy. Something about like stopping yourself. Oh, stopping yourself from doing something. I'm seeing you look at a ring. There's two different sides to this ring, and in the background there's a tree. And in the background there's a building over a bridge. There's a lot of duality going on. I see the building falling apart. I see it raining, and somehow it's growing several buildings. And I see you having something alarming on your mind, something about these buildings and something about somebody. I'm seeing two cliffs collide together, and then there's stairs within one of these cliffs, and it's like sideways now, and somebody's running down, and there's like an avalanche coming down. It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of dark stuff. Like too much clutter. All within one narrow pathway. Like, I feel like these go on in Europe. And then there's the avalanche again. And now it just changed to like a pink building. And it's like 2 chairs at the top, just throwing stuff down the stairs. Somehow these chairs are doing it. Through the energy of people. I don't know how to explain it. And it's all out of fear. Aggressive energy coming through. I'm going to open my eyes. Okay. Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Ooh, Lilith. This is considered to be the first Eve, the temptress, the woman who cannot be controlled, the woman who's seductive, who's sexual, who lives by her rules. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Okay. This book isn't even alphabeticalized. The hell? Oh, there you are. Lilith embodies our sovereignty to declare our desires and do what must be done in order to live them out. According to Jewish folklore, Lilith was Adam's first wife. She was created from the same earth as Adam. So when he expected her to be subservient to him, she refused. Lilith explained to Adam that they were equal, made by God. So when Adam insisted again on her submission, Lilith uttered the divine names and flew away. Supposedly Adam sent angels after her to force her to return, but she was the archangel Samael, and she desired to remain with him. Ancient Jewish midrash, or retellings of biblical stories, portray Lilith as a demon, but contemporary feminist theologians like Judith Plasko have incorporated women's experience and women's voices into traditional texts with their own midrash. Plasko transforms the fearsome, vilified Lilith into a wise, empowered woman. Lilith embodies the emotional and spiritual aspects of our unconscious or unrealized desires, sensuality, and unbridled sexuality. She owns her body and soul completely. For many women, Lilith is an icon of freedom. Lilith is the first woman. She is the woman who refused to be dominated or defined by anyone or anything outside of her. Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel like Samael, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy, as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice? Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. What does the life I truly desire look like? I am the voice in my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Ooh. Talent. You were born with great aptitude, but you need to hone your skills to ensure that they are at their best so you can be at your finest. You may feel the pressure to do well, and sometimes your nerves get the better of you. You've been blessed with a wonderful gift, but don't know how to make the most of your talent. Don't buy into competition. Instead, think like a winner to overcome any limitations. Give it your best shot. This is your chance to shine, to prove yourself, but most importantly, enjoy yourself as you live up to your true potential as a champion. Write down your talents on paper, then make a clear lidded jar, a mint leaf, a bloodstone crystal, and a red candle. No, we're not going that far. No, just forget that part. Let's see. Share your talent with others. Practice makes perfect. Shine your light. Sign up with a talent agency. Go for what makes your heart sing. I feel like go for what makes it. There's something up with calling a taxi with a group of people, like going for it, and then the signal lights. Attraction 44. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the earth in its revolutions. It is also referred to as a perigee moon. Oh, perigee? Sorry. The supermoon looks huge in the sky, and being so close to the earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides than are normal. These changes in gravity and force are certainly noticeable, and for most people who follow the cycles of the moon and do magical workings aligned with them, it is the energy of supermoons that is most important. If a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have rocket power under our intentions, a supermoon greatly magnifies this energy into a supernova. If we were growing, we all want to attract experiences into our lives. This can be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity, the list goes on. Equally, we also perhaps wish to be able to repel the experiences we don't want. It is important then to not just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't. Attraction isn't just about what we accept, but also how we discern. Blindly attracting everything we think of into our lives rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does. This card also suggests that we think globally and for the whole. If you are making intentions on the supermoon, Include one for the planet. Companion stone or metal. Magnetite. Ooh, that's interesting. Surrender was in reverse. You know, now that I think about it, I feel like that street sign, it was like following you, and maybe you were running from it. So maybe it's like, maybe you... So, the ring, there was 2 rings. The first ring in the beginning of the vision, it was purple and sparkly crystals. I feel like it was intuitive. This woman had it. But then it came back to being, it came back when 2 chairs, which was supposed to be the energy of 2 people, like throwing stuff down, like something that looked like an alleyway, but it was stairs sideways, and it was just turbulence. So it's like, I almost feel like what they're saying is, it's like, you're not, you know, when you look back at the ring, there was 2, you were seeing 2 sides to the ring, and then there was the tree for wisdom, and then there was a bridge, and then there was this building, and it collapsed, and then it rained, and then several buildings grew. It's like I feel like you don't know what you want. So it's like, you may be attracting what you don't want. And maybe it's like unclear. Maybe your energy is unclear. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. It took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mean the giving up kind of surrender. I mean the, okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing things quite ably on our own, admitting we need assistance or that we might indeed have to let something go for our betterment can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or 2. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a bad habit, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, this moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be as wide open as we need to be to do our work. We reveal safely to only the divine and ourselves, and then the light returns. I let go. I surrender my struggle. I allow the universe to work through me. So I almost wonder, since it came in reverse, if you are surrendering, only because you see there's 2 things here, and I feel like this represents the 2 chairs, which ultimately, I'm almost positive, I know I didn't say it, they turned into 2 people, which is how I knew it was the energy of 2 people, just because of how like aggressive it was. And I saw this man with purple hair, which made me realize intuitive, and there was so much aggressiveness, and there was something coming, like I said, like turbulence coming down the stairs. And I feel like that's what's going on with this description of this card. It's like something like you don't want to like surrender to, but you are. Something like that. So, you know, you're going to have to place the energy how you see fit, but this could literally be in the process right now to something you are currently in the works of. The full moon is coming up, so maybe this is something that's happening soon if you're not already in the process of it. The energy I got from this was somebody watching somebody. Something about this was, I don't know, I guess sad because it was raining, clouds, and then paranoia, along with, of course, the seductiveness. And then we had somebody pretty much either running away or going towards something. I feel like that was the choice. The choice was running away or going towards something. And I feel like it was a given by showing it twice in two different ways. Hailing the taxi, and then the street sign was in the background. And then again, when you're looking at the ring, two different versions of the same ring, and there's the tree in the background, and then there's that bridge, and in the background there's the building collapsing. It's like two different options. So yeah, hopefully this resonates with you, pile one. I hope this helps in some kind of way, and I'm sending you love and light. Bye. Okay, pile two. Okay, pile two. Hi, pile two. Okay, so I'm going to start channeling. What do your spirit guides want you to know at this time? Okay, I'm seeing a window. I feel like I'm definitely seeing somebody stare out the window, opening it. And I feel like there's a full moon in the background. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like I'm seeing the reindeers for Santa's sleigh. And something big comes out of the sky, a big teddy bear. And the teddy bear has sunglasses on. I don't know. There's a reflection, purple sunglasses. I feel like within this teddy bear's ears, there's like a speaker and a flip phone. And somehow the teddy bear's ears keeps hitting the phone up and down, up and down, up and down. And I guess the message would be that this is happening maybe in your head, because technically, I'll open my eyes, the ear is right above the head, and that's where this flip phone is, flip cell phone. I'm seeing looks like a faucet. It's a weird faucet. It also looks like a balcony too, though. I know, such extremes, but something that looks like a Swiffer, the thing that cleans the floors, has a camera in it. It's definitely a camera, a hidden camera. Okay, so the faucet and the okay, so cleaning and watching. Yes, the balcony, watching, and the camera. Okay. I feel like there's a bear on a leash, and it turns into a dog. And it keeps looking back to like play with the other dog. There's an emphasis on the owner's, bless me, sorry, bless, the owner's purse. Something about the hands. I feel like it's female hands. Something about the fingers. She keeps doing this, but in the back. Like she's walking forward and yet doing this. She leaves a ring, which turns into a watch on her wrist. And now she's driving. And she's wearing a turtleneck. And she's crying behind sunglasses. And something's pouring out of her eyes. They're not tears, though. I'm definitely seeing Mrs. Potts. The mom from Beauty and the Beast. I know it's weird, but it is what it is. So something about committed to time, committed, waiting on time, waiting on commitment in time. Not speaking. Something about duality. I'm seeing an angel. It's either there's somebody else doing the same exact thing, or this is what's going on in this person's head. Somebody feels blindfolded. Okay, so the sunglasses, blindfolded. And just trying to drive, like trying to control. But I'm not getting this like controlling energy. I think just trying to get a feel. Yeah, I'm seeing purple. Like trying to pick up on something. Something about either a mom or a nurturing figure. Sorry, I was just hung up on the Mrs. Potts thing and all the people coming out of this girl's eyes. I see a face, what are those things they sell, the clear face mask thing? Somebody trying to protect themselves and their words. Ew. Somebody's sloppy ass tongue going in this girl's mouth. Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta, hold on. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm seeing two people relax and make out on what looks like a canoe. I see cuddling going on. Something about the eyes and not knowing. I feel like I'm seeing this around both people. Okay. This girl, she's got a scarf on around her head and neck, and wearing sunglasses. And I'm seeing a horse, but it's cloudy, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. So there's something about the unknown that's bothering you. Mary Magdalene, the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Any day now. Of course, it would be the first page. All right. Mary Magdalene embodies the capacity we all have to merge with the soul and receive divine guidance through a love that never ends. Mary was born in the 1st century in Magdala, Israel. She was the first to witness the resurrection, and for this reason is revered in Christianity as the apostle to the apostles. I think they spelled referred wrong. In the meaning of Mary Magdalene, author and I can't pronounce it. Anyway, sorry. Priest Cynthia Borgel relates that the Gospels of Thomas, Philip, and Mary Magdalene all reveal Mary not only as Jesus' beloved companion, but also as an equal partner in teaching and transmission. Borgel believes that Mary Magdalene's Gospel contains a secret teaching that Christ gave to Mary so that she could pass through the 7 stages to reach the soul, or the nous, which is the highest point of the soul, and it is the union with her soul that allows Mary to see the risen Christ. In classic iconography, Mary Magdalene is associated with an egg and the color red because of an Eastern Orthodox legend. It says that she used an egg to teach the court of Tiberius Caesar about resurrection. Caesar doubted her and responded that a person could no more rise from the dead than the egg in her hand turned red. The egg turned red immediately. Legends relate that Mary then traveled to the south of France to escape persecution and to continue her ministry. It is believed she lived the last 30 years of her life in the caves of Saint Baume. There she met with Christ with a love that inhabits the human heart that lives on beyond it. When your soul selects her card, Mary Magdalene represents the fierce, unwavering love that we all have access to within our own vulnerable hearts. It's a love that renders all things sacred, from the animals to the angels, from the poorest to the most powerful. It's a love that sees the inherent worth of all things, and it's a love that remains even through the darkest times. Even through death, her love is one of the resurrects. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene relates that Jesus came to unite us, to demonstrate to us a true human being, an anthropos, meaning a person who is both fully human and fully divine. This is what Mary became, and it's why she was so beloved to Jesus. She didn't seek to follow him. She thought instead to become her true self. Mary Magdalene reminds us that we have the power to receive vision from within. We are worthy of such proximity to the divine because that's the other half of what it means to be truly human. She reminds us that there's a bridge between heaven and earth, and that we are that bridge. And she wants us to remember that the truest church we can ever enter is in the heart. This is where our true power rests and where love never ends. I love it. Where has my love not yet reached? I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Okay, so this makes more sense now. Why Mrs. Potts was coming through, the mother. Okay, and then, okay, I got it. Heaven and earth. Walking the dog, and then the hand from behind has a ring, and then it turns into a watch, and then she's blindfolded in the car. It's because you have the power to receive vision from within. And then remember I said there's duality. We are worthy of such proximity to the divine because that's the other half of what it means to be truly human. She reminds us that there's a bridge between heaven and earth, and that we are the bridge. Wow. Okay. Prosperity. It's been a long, hard slog, and you've wondered if you'll ever reap the benefits you've worked so diligently for. As you face financial responsibility, a little extra cash would certainly be very welcome at this time. Remain calm and courageous, for your constant worry and concerns are about to be a thing of the past, as a successful and flourishing circumstance beckons. The energy of affluence surrounds you, signaling the opulence and financial success is yours for the taking. Wealth is knocking on your door and asks you to invite in a little luxury, for this is a most prosperous time. Stop focusing on money. You'll be supplied with what you need. Be careful what you wish for. A lucrative deal is an offer. Understand the law of attraction. That's interesting. So remember when you were crying, and then all of a sudden there was a bunch of things coming through, including Mrs. Potts. So it's like you can see what you feel like you can't see. So it's like you feel something you can't see, which is exactly the law of attraction. You're supposed to be able to feel what it is you don't have yet. Protection. Your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. I am loved and protected. As the lunar cycle comes to the last set of crescents, in this case the waning ones, we know that the dark moon is close, and so is the fresh start of the beautiful new moon. Here is our chance to let go of our resistance, surrender and let go. To do with that confidence, we may feel that we need some support from the universe or whatever we believe our higher power to be. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. What? Oh, wait, I just remembered something. The window scene. Okay, so this is the window scene. The teddy bear, sorry. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Witches and other pagan practitioners who use the lunar and seasonal energies are often asked to assist people with spells, techniques, and even talismans of protection. These darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a great time to create and cast for this purpose. An easy way is to plug into the earth, raise the benevolent and loving energy, and turn to the 4 directions, asking each direction to shield and protect in your endeavors. Then finally connect with the moon herself, with you as a conduit in the middle, brimming full of power and confidence. Trust in yourself to do what you need to do. So your higher power is a loving and protective energy. So what did we say again? It was a full moon. You were looking out the window and you opened the window and then this big ass teddy bear came through and there was sunglasses, purple sunglasses. So your higher power, so your higher self, which is why it was purple, intuitive, so reflection of you. And what did I say was happening? It was a flip phone banging against your head. And then we saw the reindeer for Santa's sleigh. What the hell? Your higher power is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You could protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. Oh, maybe, hold on. Can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us. Maybe you're afraid of getting a phone call? I don't know. You're going to have to place that energy how you see fit. It's definitely the message, though. Opening the window. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Okay. So you're going to have to hold that where you see fit. Pile 2. Oh. But that's what I got for you. Overall, it's really nice. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Prosperity. Protection. I feel like a big message here was about being intuitive, too. I really do. I feel like you feel you're blinded about things in your life, but you're not. It's like you already know, but you have difficulty with this. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, pile 2. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated, and I'm sending you love and light.